Hey everybody, Thomas here once again. Welcome to SFF180. It is Monday, the 2nd of March, 2015, and it is time again for the mailbag. Rather modest mailbag this week. There's actually a box here on the floor, so 4 packages total this week. We should be able to knock them out in record time. I imagine that inclement weather around the country has slowed down shipments. But that's fine, because after the last batch, which was a monster, I'm in the mood for fewer for a change. But we will see what we will see in this batch this week. So thank you for joining me again. Let's check out the books. All right, so this first one comes in from Nightshade Books, and it is the new space opera from Neil Asher, Dark Intelligence. This begins a new trilogy set in his Polity universe. And I don't see that this one, there's no cell sheet with this one. Okay, well, I will just have to read it from the inside here. Glasses would help. Yes, indeed. Okay. Thorvald Spear wakes in a hospital to find he has been resurrected, having died in a human versus alien war that ended a century earlier. Penny Royal, the AI sent to save a group of besieged human soldiers, turned rogue and annihilated friendly forces, including Spear, in a frenzy of destruction and killing. 100 years later, the AI is still on the loose, and the reanimated Spear vows for revenge at any cost. Okay, this kind of sounds like it's pretty much in Neil Asher's wheelhouse. His Polity novels are, well, his space operas in general, are known for laying on the graphic violence pretty thick. So if you haven't read his work, you can expect a lot of that sort of thing. But anyway, Isabel Satomi ran a successful crime syndicate, but after competitors attacked, she needed power and protection. Negotiating with Penny Royal, she got more than she bargained for. Turning part AI herself gave Isabel frightening power. But the upgrades hid a horrifying secret, and Penny Royal triggered a transformation that has been turning her into something far from human, and it goes on from there. So this is a new trilogy set in the Polity universe. Trilogy is titled Transformation, and the new book is Dark Intelligence. I'm in the mood for, you know, a good heavy-duty, grim, dark space opera, so let me know if you are too. And this pretty gold package is from Gallery Books. Well, that's a bit ominous looking on the cover there. Just the big, scary Omega symbol, but the name of the book is The Fire Sermon. The author is Francesca Haig. And hooray, we do have a cell sheet this time. Before the blast, they say there had been sermons about fire, about the end of the world. The fire itself gave the last sermon. After that, there were no more. Okay, what does it say here? Right, this is on sale March 10th, so I guess next week. The first novel in award-winning poet Francesca Haig's highly anticipated trilogy. The Fire Sermon is a sophisticated lyrical novel that vividly brings to life a devastated, engrossing world on the brink of transformation and the courageous outcast determined to push it over the edge. 400 years in the future, the Earth has turned primitive following a nuclear fire that has laid waste to civilization and nature. Though the radioactive fallout has ended, every person is born with a twin. Of each pair, one is an alpha, physically perfect in every way, the other an omega, burdened with deformity, small or large. With the council ruling an apartheid-like society, omegas are branded and ostracized, while the alphas have gathered the world's sparse resources for themselves. Okay, that's not a very subtle approach to classist society there. Though proclaiming their superiority for all their effort, alphas cannot escape one harsh fact. Whenever one twin dies, so does the other. Okay. So anyway, I guess this deals with a character who is an Omega and how they, you know, fight the power. But here we go. The Fire Sermon by Francesca Haig is coming out the 10th of March from Gallery Books. And here's a scruffy little package from Pyre. Okay, I've been kind of looking forward to this, and this is, of course, another 2014 book where I need to play catch-up because it's the second book now. Storm and Steel is the sequel to Blood and Iron by John Sprunk. And it is this is part of a series called The Book of the Black Earth, An Empire at War, Three Fates Intertwined. The magician, Horus, has, well, again, because it's book 2, too much in the way of synopsis will give away secrets and spoilers for book 1. But this one comes out June the 2nd, and like I said, a lot of books from last year that I still got to play catch-up on. So let me know if you would like 4, Blood and Iron and Storm and Steel to be among them. And finally this week, this is something that looks kind of unusual. The author of this is Reef Larson. It's a novel called I Am Radar. And let me see, once again. Hello, it would be in the front if they had it, no? Well, again, I don't have a sell sheet for this one, so let me just read the inside. Need sell sheets, people. It makes life easier. Okay, the moment just before Radar Romanovich is born, all of the hospital's electricity mysteriously fails. The delivery takes place in total darkness. Lights back on, the staff sees a healthy baby boy with pitch black skin, born to the stunned white parents. No one understands the uncanny electrical event or the unexpected skin color. A childbirth is an explosion, the ancient physician says, by way of explanation. Some shrapnel is inevitable, isn't it? A kaleidoscopic novel, both heartbreaking and dazzling. Reef Larson's I Am Radar begins with Radar's perplexing birth, but rapidly explodes outward, carrying readers across the globe and throughout history, as well as to unknown regions where radio waves and subatomic particles, dance to their own design. Spanning this extraordinary range with grace and empathy, humor and courage, I Am Radar is the vessel where a century of conflict and art unite in a mesmerizing narrative whole. And then there's a whole lot more synopsis, so I don't want to get into that because I think that gives you a taste. Sounds like old Reef is a big fan of books like Cloud Atlas and that sort of thing, but it's intriguing. Again, I'm always fascinated by stuff like this that kind of comes from outside the genre, but flirts with a lot of strange SFF180 and slipstream concepts. So yeah, I guess this is out now in shops. So, and on Amazon online, Reef Larson's I Am Radar. And that, my lovely, lovely viewers, is all I have this week. So, as always, let me know in the comments which of these books looks most exciting and intriguing to you. And of course, leave a like if you enjoyed watching, share, and above all, please subscribe. Help the channel to grow. We are very close to 1,000 indeed. And be sure to keep an eye out because tomorrow on Tuesday in the morning, I'm going to be posting a giveaway contest. Is going to be exciting, like lots of books and cool stuff. So look for that video for details on that. I'm pretty excited about it. So anyway, thanks again for watching. And until I see you next time, happy reading.